All right, we're live. Dremel flex shaft hooked up to a Dremel 4000 with the Kutzall extreme flame burr in here. I don't know if anybody's getting any notice for this live. Um, I wasn't even planning on doing it. I'll stick around for a few minutes. If nobody shows up, then I'm just going to carve this wood spirit. Not live. I asked just carved Rob if he got the notice. He said, nope, no notice. But he is busy working on a motorhome. If anybody's out there, can you say hello? I see one person's here. Maybe that's me. I see three thumbs up and one person here. There you are. Hi, Tim. Mr. Reed, how you doing? Can you see clearly? Hi, Barry. Okay, now it says we got 9 people in here. It's getting kind of the. Hi, Evil Rick. Sorry I didn't send you an email. I wasn't planning on doing this. I just said I just carved that soapstone, miserable soapstone to carve. But I filmed. Hi, Bob. So I'm gonna blast a quick wood spirit in this piece of cottonwood bark, and it's not the best piece of bark actually. So you can see there, this is basically for you guys to chat amongst each others. So you can see there, I got the cross, the Holy Wood Spirit cross there. So that's our eyebrows, then our center line. Hi, Mike. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve this super fast, and then I'll chat with everybody so you guys can. This is basically so you guys can chat amongst each others. Man, I got a video coming out tomorrow. I think it's an hour and 20 minutes or something. It's a Jordy Does video, chainsaw carving pumpkins and stuff. That those trees that they're cutting down, that willow is actually terrible, terrible, terrible wood to carve. And those pumpkins, you got to let the wood dry, then you got to do another stage, and you got to let it dry more, then you got to do this, then you got to do that. Those I got those willow pumpkins aren't even done yet. I should have went and sanded them today, but I figure one more day of drying out that wood is good with the sander so it doesn't plug up your sanding flapper things. So I just stayed home today and I carved some of that soapstone, which was not very good soapstone to carve at all. But I filmed. I wasn't going to film, but I said, no, no, no. You start a filming project. You got to finish it. If it doesn't work out, it's not a big deal. Just show people that you're real and they have pieces that don't work out as well. Australia, nice. Hi, Amy. Flip, Rick. Thanks, Evil. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera in the overhead and just blast off a quick spirit. I don't know if this bark's going to bust apart or not, but we're going to give her a go. This is some of that bark that I got in Merritt. I had to cut that section out because I had to do something for another project. I got this project I've been filming for things. It hasn't taken me like 3 weeks to do the project, but it's taken me 3 weeks to film it, and I'll be finished it tonight. So I got to do more filming for YouTube when I'm done this live. Just kind of at home resting today. Man, that soapstone was. I don't think I'm ever going to carve soapstone again. Okay, camera in the overhead and let's get carving. This is not a tutorial. This is kind of just for you guys can chat. But I will try and get the camera lower so you guys can see what's going on. And I'm running my right now I'm running my noise reduction mic. Oh, that new mic I got, I can't stand it. It wasn't. That's my biggest struggle in real life is microphones. Even this microphone I got's a piece of junk. But the new mic I got's so good you can hear you can hear me breathing out of my nose. So sorry for that. Anyways, carry on. Got to do what you got to do. So what I'm going to do, here's your wood spirit, here's your eyebrows. I guess I'll draw the nose on for the very beginners. Let's zoom in here a bit. But I hope everybody's doing good, starting to do their Halloween carvings. So let's give this guy a normal kind of nose. I don't know. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna friggin' carve and go crazy heavy hand style. Is that fair enough? You guys can chat amongst each others. So what I'm gonna do, cut in these eyebrows first. Remove some of the wood underneath the eyebrows. Let's see. Cut across here first. Okay, eyebrows. Remove some wood down here. Then I'm gonna cut on the nose. Then we'll draw our mustache on, and we'll have a good time. What else can I say? If anybody's got any questions, Evil Ricks knows lots of the answers. Whoa, wrong pedal. Yeah, this is not a very good piece of bark. So there's that cut. So now I'm going to remove the wood underneath the eyebrows. It's going to bust off. I can hear it. It sounds like it's rattly. I can hear it rattling. So now I'm going to cut. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut the forehead in. Yeah, there goes the eyebrow. Like I was saying, I could hear it rattling. So all I have to do is, when that happens, is just carve deeper, right? There goes that one too. Should I zoom out a bit? Give you some shadows here. So there's my forehead cut in. I had to carve the eyebrows deeper, carve the eyes in deeper. We'll do our center line. I think this bark's a little bit wet. Redraw our nose on. Okay, so now I'm going to cut around here. This is just going to, I'd much rather talk to you guys today than carve, but this is just going to be a quick one. Okay, now I got to remove all that wood around here underneath the nose. Oh, happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday today. There goes another piece of the eyebrow, just flew off again. Okay, so all this wood here, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a crack right here. So I'm going to get my screwdriver and I'm going to pop this whole piece off. It's just driving me nuts. Where is it again? Yeah, it's right here. Look at this. Hold on. See that? I knew it. I knew it. There you go. You can, for all you beginners, you can still use a piece of wood like this. You can carve a wood spirit in here, easy. So now, all that's gone. Here's the nose, so perfect. We just got more wood, got more room to carve. So let's get our pen, and now let's give this guy a long, we'll kind of do it the old school way I used to do my wood spirits. We'll give this guy a long mustache. You see what's happening here? Make sure that nose doesn't want to pop off. Like I said, this isn't a tutorial. I'll show you guys what I'm up to, but okay, so there's our nose. Just kind of rounding the edges. So this guy's, you could carve those eyebrows deeper to make that nose stick off farther, but that's okay. Now this guy's just going to have the, let's go like this. So this guy's, sorry. See? We'll just hollow out some of this wood here, give him a bottom lip, or you can give him an open mouth kind of like that if you want. So this would be the bottom lip. I can't see any comments. Let's give him the open bottom lip. So he's like, "Arr!" Yeah, I can tell this bark's pretty, it's wet. Okay. Take that mustache a bit lower down towards the face. Okay, there's our bottom lip in there. Our eyes. I'm not gonna bother trying to carve real eyes in this bark. It's just wet and fuzzy. Hi, Mary. Bye, everybody. So I'm going to carve the nostril. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here and then come down and do a deep cut beside that mustache. Try and make it both the same on both sides. This is just a very, very basic wood spirit. Well, all my wood spirits are basic. Okay, we'll give him a bit of cheekbones here. Okay. So we've got a bottom lip there, nose sticks off part of the face, eyebrows, got some kind of cheekbones in there. Okay, I'm going to quickly cut in the beard hairs now. I'll go over them again after. Oops. Okay, I'm going to quickly cut some hair in the top here. Okay, I'll switch burrs here for a minute. I'll be using the Kutzall taper burr just to get some finer points. This is a very basic beginning wood spirit. You can see I already got the eyes hollowed out. And like I said, I'd much rather say hi to you guys than kind of do this carving right now. So I'll finish it off, and if you guys got any questions, separate the lip from the mustache. Do some cuts down here if you want. Let's just give him some quick eyebrows. Some age lines up here. Put your hole in it to hang it. Sign it. Okay, now I'm going to sand her and call her done. I'm not going to really, this is fuzzier, this stuff, because it's wet. Cottonwood bark's usually not fuzzy, but you guys can see that fuzzy on there. I'm going to use this Scotch-Brite on this sanding mandrel. You got these sanding mandrels on Amazon. I think they're in my Play Store. Make sure you turn your Dremels down when you use this. This is that 3M Scotch-Brite. It's in my Amazon store too. Because if you don't turn your Dremel down, you'll fry your Dremel using this because it's so much, I don't know what the word would be, but anyways, turn your Dremel down. Look at this. I like to spin my piece around because sometimes you won't see an area that you didn't sand in the first place. Keep on spinning it around. I do. This is a real great way to get the grain to pop out, sanding it this way. I'm sure it won't work for all types of wood, but I think that's good enough. I don't want to spend much more time on this. think that's good. Actually, we got this little piece of bark here. Should I carve a little wood spirit out of it? Guess I could. But how long just been? Only 27 minutes long. I'll do a little free for all, free-handed wood spirit. Evil Rick, Evil Rick, Evil Rick. Turn your Dremel back up. Evil Rick is in the house. Evil. I'm going to try and see if I can give this guy funny eyes. First one I did hollow eyes. Let's see if I can do a quick carving of eyes. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this has hit my finger a couple times. This bird, this is the taper burr, the silver one. It's not bleeding or nothing. I don't suggest doing that, but let me see. All right, good enough for the chicks. I'm just going to clean up my table here, and then I can say hello if anybody's got any questions. There's a couple quick ones. Man, carving soapstone is friggin' messy. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm not gonna, not that this is soapstone, but you ain't gonna catch me carving it anytime soon. Where's my coffee? Okay, there. Where's my tripod? Okay, there. There you go. Couple silly wood spirits. That's all you need to do. They don't need to be wizards. They don't need to look like real wizards or warriors. Remember what I said? I'm just going to give that guy an open mouth, hanging down lip. That's it. Carry on. See, that guy doesn't even have eyelids or anything. This one. I can't read any comments. Open the window in here. Hi, David. Hi, Mark. There's the comments. That's it. Hi, Tim. Look at this ashtray. You think I should empty it? Yeah, those pumpkins for that. They're cutting down those. Like I said at the beginning, I think I said it, or I don't know if I said it on my other video that I was filming today. But the they fill up from Aussie. Hey, Larry, Dale. That friggin' willow is. I'm not carving any more of it after those pumpkins. No way. Nope, not happening. Wizard Gray Balls, how's it going? Ah, nope, not a chance. Has anybody got any questions? Or you guys just chatting amongst each other's? 40 minutes. So there you got two wood spirits out of one. You guys don't have to put a finish on your pieces. I'm not going to put any type of finish on these things. I'm just going to leave them the way they are. Hi, Helen. Jorty. Jorty. Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Mike with capital E. Question about spar urethane. No problem, Helen. I know. I spell my name wrong all the time too. I'm still having one of those days today. Oh yeah, definitely. Spar urethane. Can you show us carving a spirit or face without a mustache? Yeah, I'm not the best at those. Just carve. Rob's pretty good at that. I could though, no problem. But it's not going to look like a human. Spar urethane does actually very much so darken the wood. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's oil, right? So oil will darken it too. You know, what you do is I just carve, Rob. Geez, I don't know. I use the Kutzall. So in this video today, everybody, I used the Kutzall Extreme Taper Burr. I basically did these carvings with this whole burr. And you get these Kutzalls. If you go to the description below, it will take you to the Kutzall site. Use code CFusion to save yourself 5%. So there's that burr. And then I used, this is the second burr that I use. This is also a Kutzall burr. It's a taper burr. So if you go to the description below, it'll take you to the Kutzall site. Use the code CFusion to save yourself 5%. Hillbilly Slayer. So yeah, I don't know. I think I got those pumpkins. I got to sand them tomorrow, and I got to sand them. Then I got to wait for them to dry a bit. Then I got to paint them. Oh, I'm never carving the willow again. Nicholas, it depends your situation. If you have access to power, I definitely the plug-in Dremel is the way to go. But if you don't have access to power, hey James, how you doing? I got your address in the customs form now, so I just got to mail your piece out. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Glad you won that piece. Viver flex shafts are really good. Yeah, they are good. The Vivor, I don't know Viver, which Viver you're talking about. I thought you're talking about the X. Vivor flex shafts are really good. The willow is the tree there. I'm, you're gonna see some on a video that comes out tomorrow. It's a Jordy Does video, Halloween things, and it's so wet that wood. There's a bunch of reasons why I'm never gonna carve it again for chainsaw carving. It's so wet. It's so fuzzy, um, and it cracks like crazy. You're welcome, James. I'm I am actually a Viver affiliate. Um, are you talking about? I don't know the flex shafts you're talking about. Are you talking about the system they got that's like a Fordham, the Viver? Rick, why is your name? Rick is, if anybody, Rick's the boss here when I'm carving. Rick kicks the bots out of here. He makes sure everybody's um, keeping in line. He's a mod. Yeah, Rick's the mod. So this other piece that I've been working on, I've been filming. It's been a 3 week ongoing thing, and I'm going to finish it tonight and hopefully get that video up pretty soon. Yeah, I like to forward them. Yeah. Um, they just asked me what I want to show on the next video, and I'm like, oh, I couldn't make up my mind really. I don't need one of those Fordham things that they got, but I could show it on a video. What was it, like 70 bucks or something? 60 or 70 bucks. Now, does it take the 1/4 inch bit or is it just the 1/8 bits? Because I don't like those Fordham style things that don't take the 1/4 inch bits. That's why you get the Fordham style carver, so you can use the 1/4 inch bits. The 1/4 inch bits, for people that don't know, are bigger than the 1/8 bits. So here's a 1/4 inch bit. Here's a 1/8 bit. These go into your die grinders or to your Fordhams, but you got to get the hand piece that holds the 1/4 inch bits. This is your Dremel. This is your Fordham. See the size difference? I got a Fordham and I got a $1,000 micro motor carver thing. Oh, $70 Oz. I'll have to look into that. Can you send me what model you got on email? Because they Viver doesn't have very much wood carving stuff on their channel, and I don't want to start showing like that welder that I got from them. I don't want to start showing videos about on this channel about non-wood carving stuff. Hey, Glenn, if the Fordham, do you know my email address? Can you give my email address, please? Because I know when I was looking at the Viver site, they have a few different models of that Fordham knockoff Fordham. But I can just do a video and I can give it away. I don't care. Because I won't use it. Thanks, Rick. Does anybody got? Yeah, just send me a picture of it or the screenshot on the Viver site because I know there's a few different ones. I think I've seen 3 or 4 different types there. So is it? I guess it's the chuck style, right? I'm not a fan of those chuck things either, but for somebody that doesn't have a carver that um, can fit a 1/4 inch, that's pretty good. If the hand pieces, well, that's what I would do if I got the system. I would see if my Fordham flex shaft industrial would fit on it. If the threads were the same, yeah, the chuck style. Yeah, I think I got like 5 of those somewhere. I got so much fucking shit. Yeah, here's one right here. But you see, this one only holds the 1/8 um, bits. I think it only holds the 1/8 bits. I don't know. I don't have the chuck key, but yeah, this is one right here. You know what I was thinking of doing? Thinking of making a video on my stash, on everything I got. All the show you guys how messy everything is behind me. Show you my shelves, what I got in my shelves, what I show you what I got in my drawers. Thanks, Thomas, and show you how much money I've wasted on absolutely nothing. I'm getting better though. Chunk of gum tree. Anyone carved that? Yeah, I've carved gum wood. It's hard wood to carve when it's dry, anyways. It's super hard wood to carve when it's dry. I wasn't a fan of carving it. I've carved so much different types of wood from around the world. Oh, you have the Beaver too, Rick. I didn't know that. I know you're a Beaver fan. You got your stuff, Beaver tools. I'll contact them and I guess I'll see if they want to send me one to show for a video, and I'll just give it away. Cause my problem is I hate shipping. Oh man, I freaking hate it. Um, how did I like carving the pine? Well, the pine actually, I didn't like carving it. No, it wasn't hardwood, but even I just don't think it was the best. Would you recommend an outdoor sealant for? Ask me that question in a second, please, Mike. Spar urethane definitely 100%. The Beaver came with instructions for a Fordham. Well, that's what I can do, Rick. I can get that Beaver here, then I can see if the flex shaft fits on it. Maybe the threads are different. What was the question? Oh, this is why I can only answer one question. I can't multitask. The question, my Beaver came. What was that question? That I gotta. I don't even want to scroll back. You guys want to see a video called "My Stash" of all the wood and stuff for Dremel carving that I have here? All my burs, all my all my stuff. Um, Funny for my other channel, Let Art Find You. I'm always at nighttime when I'm on my phone, just kind of watching TV, clicking on my phone, looking through things on YouTube and stuff. Awesome. Congratulations, Rick. Hope you're having fun. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so I got this stuff. It's called diamond painting or diamond something. It's these little. It's like a paint by colors. These little diamond plastic things that you get and you glue to the board, and it looks like a picture. So that I ordered some of that stuff. That will be a good winter project. I think it's more of a lady type thing. I don't even know if I've seen any dudes doing any videos of that on YouTube. Maybe I'll be the first. I just don't give a shit. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I think I spent like $80 on all that stuff. You get these little tweezers and then a little pen, and then you put these little. I like beavers. I like beavers too. You get a little pen, and then you put the little diamond things on the board where it says the number, and you get different colors on it and stuff. I'll probably hate it. Who knows? One night maybe I'll just pop a bunch of painkillers and try and do it. Something. I forget the questions. Spar earthing. The best outdoor stuff you can get is marine grade cetal. Anything that says marine on it for outdoor carvings is the best in my opinion because they're for marines for boats or stuff along the marine and the salt water or fresh water. I just think personally, in my opinion, the best stuff that you can possibly get says marine on it. I think the best stuff out there is Cetal, Cetol, Secants, or any kind of Cetal. I don't know if anybody else makes Cetal, but I think Cetal is the best. And then second best is the Spar Urethane. But the thing about the Spar Urethane, it does make your piece go pretty dark. But Cetal, really, there's only one type of Cetal that comes with no tint to it. So basically, when you're buying uh, something for outdoors and it has a tint to it, basically the tint that this is what I've researched. Basically, the tint that they put in the stuff for say cetol, for example, is what the UV protection is in the tint. Eat a beaver. Wood carving by Earl. How you doing, man? Says eat a beaver. That's right. Eat the beavers. Eat the beaver. Make sure it's clean though. Anyways, well, what kind of wood is it, Mike? Somebody else asked me a question and I forgot what it was. If you want to re-ask me, sorry about that. Um, you could always spray it. You could always no, never mind. I just like spar urethane and I like cetol. Don't feed the beaver. I'll feed that beaver, all right. Okay, let's change subject. Some kind of fruit wood. Yeah, just spray it. Spray it with water. Like do the water test because that's how basically how dark, and then let it dry out. Because when you spray it with water, that's basically how dark the spar urethane will make it go too. Spar urethane might make it go a little bit darker than the water, but give it a water test first, if that makes sense. If that makes sense to you. Somebody else have another question? Oh man, I gotta finish making this other video here, which I'm glad because I usually just like to make a video and pump it out. Somebody else had a question. I forget what it was. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I could make wood spirit videos all day long, but I just think like people might be sick of them. And I've sold so many friggin' wood spirits in my town. I basically flooded the market. What was the last? Oh, that's a good question. I'm not too sure. It's the older Dremels, I think. Thanks, Philip. It's the older Dremels that I'm not gonna lie. I personally think since I started making, because all my old Dremels worked for the speed control. I'm not 100% on this, but since I started making videos and getting more subscribers, more people were watching my videos. When I suggested to get the speed control foot pedal with the Dremels, I think Dremel seen that what was going on with me, and I was suggesting it, and they put a blocker in the Dremel because the older Dremels you can use a speed control foot pedal. All the Dremels that I used to use when I first started carving, you could use but I burn out Dremels so quick. Now I think the newer Dremels, because they don't want you to use a speed control when the Dremel has a speed control on it, because the speed control foot pedal and the speed control in the Dremel, the pass will cross. So like they don't want two speed controls. Just use the speed control on the Dremel. But I've always suggested turning your Dremel up to maximum if your foot pedal works with the Dremel, because then at least your Dremel's up maximum and you won't cross the pass. Oh, good question, Helen. I'm planning on doing a Christmas challenge. I normally do a Halloween challenge, but I've been kind of off track lately, and there was a big challenge in the Carving Fusion group, so I said I won't do a Halloween challenge this time. So I'm gonna do a Christmas challenge. Yep, and I'll try and have that ready for a couple days after Halloween to give people lots of time. It's gonna be something pretty basic, something fun, and yeah, so that's why I think Dremels you don't can't use the foot pedal. There's a thing on the plug for the Dremel. I'm not going to unplug mine and stuff like that, but there's a thing on the plug that slides up and down the cord. I don't know if that's to block the speed control foot pedals. I'm pretty sure Dremel probably doesn't like me very much. Uh, you think I care? I don't give two shits. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. I don't want any sponsors. Well, don't if Still said they wanted to sponsor me, I'd be like, hell yeah, but that would never happen. So I just kind of do what I just kind of do as I please. Oh, Helen, you definitely got to try it. It's fun. We'll have some good prizes, and that's the where you going, Larry? No problem. The best thing about the challenges is they're for the very beginners. There's no first place, second place, or third place. Jolly Carver, yeah. Everybody has a chance to win from the very beginning. As long as you follow the rules that I have for the challenge, everybody has a chance to win. You don't like a seasoned professional or a very, very beginner, they both have the equal chance to win. So it's going to be a theme. It's going to be like, kind of like, man, this piece that I've been spending time on, it's like an updated mushroom piece, like in my last video with the things. It's not my favorite piece, but I don't like I'm no Bobby Duke. where he's just such a good everything he does. He's he's mint at whatever. He's a perfectionist. I'm opposite. I just like to carve a wood spirit and upload the video. Not like you have to wait 5 days for this to dry until you can do the next step, then film then. I'm the opposite kind of. So, but anyways, for the Christmas, I already got some Christmas tree fence boards cut out. I got one right here. I'm looking at it actually. For fuck's sakes. Sorry, pardon my language. You sent one to get it fixed and you got it back. You got it back with something different. What do you mean? Can you elaborate on that? Who knows? I might even make a Christmas tree video. Fence board Christmas tree. I am the inventor of the fence board Christmas tree with lights in them, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. Just like I am the inventor of the backflow incense burner wood spirits. Yeah. Kiss my fat white ass. Not that I care, but that was close. Yeah. So here's a fence board Christmas tree. I got like four of them cut out. So this is these are I sell this tree for $100 with lights in it. And that don't even is just carved Rob, are you still here? Are you still working on the motorhome? Don't even get me going on Christmas trees. I remember 2 years ago I carved 110 or 15 of them, man. That's why even pumpkins this year, I'm like, oh man, I just dreading doing them. So I'm only doing like 5 or 6 pumpkins this year. I don't care. I'd rather starve. I'd rather starve to death than have to carve. One year I carved like 60 pumpkins. I'd rather starve to death than I'd much rather carve Christmas trees than pumpkins. But it gets so repetitive. Oh boy, it does. This is just 8 inch, 8x1 cedar. You guys can use any type of wood you got, even an old fence board. Doesn't have to be 8 inch. It could be 6 inch. Use I don't know what kind of wood you guys have at your hardware stores or whatever, but probably lots of pine fence boards. This is Western red cedar. Does anybody have any questions? So I guess Studio on the Lake's been pretty busy, just with his little pixie muse, and who knows? Maybe he's building his shop, this new carving shop, or maybe he's just had enough of YouTube. Don't know. Haven't heard from him. Ben, if you watch this video, send me an email. Please let me know that you're still kicking, bud. Helicopter hasn't crashed. Decided to go back to work. I'm not seeing any comments. Somebody comment. There you go. Pumpkin King. Long live the Pumpkin King, the Pumpkin King, the Pumpkin King. Long live the Pumpkin King. I am the Pumpkin King. I am the Jessica Rob Pumpkin King. Pumpkin King. The Pumpkin King throne. Awesome. Fairy houses are fun to do. Long live the Pumpkin King, the Pumpkin King, the Pumpkin King. Um, shit. Okay, does anybody got any questions? Questions, anybody? And now for something different. I lost the first. Oh, what were you saying about Dremel? They sent you. I don't want to have to scroll back. Inspire me. Fairy houses are fun to do, Helen. They fixed whatever was keeping it from running, but then I couldn't get the first. But I used in and out. That lock button was rubbed off. I got it back and replaced. Oh, yeah, that lock button on the Dremel itself, or the lock button on the flex shaft. Pumpkin King, the Pumpkin King, long live the Pumpkin King. I bought a steak the other day, and it was not a. I don't. I forget the name of the steak, but it was just $27 for this little steak. Why? Why you don't use the flex shaft? The Dremel lock button was screwed up. Yeah, Dremels are shit. They don't care. Tarek, where you going? How you doing? Hi, Rob. Nice to see you. I guess I should. Oh, you guys want to see something funny that I carved? It's actually really stupid. It's this. See, it's a hater. It's a hater piece. Yeah. There's a cranky old guy, and then there's something down there with an eye. His head is an eye. Anyways, yeah. Here's an ugly monster. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't film, but here's a perfect example of I just don't give shit. Yeah, I carved it thinking about the haters. There's a few of them out there, and I know who they are. Um, well, there's more than a few, and I really don't care. The Apex Forge has been doing really good, just carve, Rob. I've been abusing the hell out of it. But here's the thing with the Apex Forge. The only thing that I've noticed with it is I carve nobody else probably will have this problem, but I carve so fast and so heavy that this rubber is, I don't think, as strong as here's the okay. So here's the Dremel one. This right here. Here's the Apex Forge one. The rubber's not as strong as the Dremel rubber, and I was carving so fast and so heavy with this. This really started heating up. It got so soft when I was carving with it. Let me get rid of the Dremel one. When I was carving with it, this rubber got so soft, it wound up. Like, so it kind of went like this. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to bend it, but it started winding up. Yeah, where it hangs. That's the only complaint I have about this so far. I love it. But yeah, like I most people don't carve like I do. But and I was carving a super hard wood too. I forget the wood, but yeah, this rubber on the flex shaft got so soft because it got so hot. So and there was not much grease on the flex shaft. I don't like grease, too much grease in my flex shaft because it gets down into your hand piece. Then your hand piece heats up. Okay, so I usually say less grease the better, but this might be different because this rubber's softer than the Dremel rubber. Let's see here. Let's do a hanging test. There you go. See? Okay, we'll pull. The Dremel one actually has more weight on it than this one. Let's do a hanging test. See? There you go. See how much softer that Apex Forge rubber is? So that's the only problem that I've had with it. And it's not a very big complaint. It's actually not a complaint. It's See you later, Helen. Thanks for popping in. You too. Long live the Pumpkin King. Just carve Rob. When are you going to send me the Gnome King? You've had that happen before on what, your Dremel flex shaft? Have a good night, Helen. Does anybody got any other questions? Because I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. Well, I'm not, but I kind of am, but then again, I'm not. Oh, yeah. I got a bunch of shit in here that just doesn't need to be in here. Helen's leaving. Just guard Rob. She said bye. I think she's leaving. Just carve Rob. Okay, I'm gonna. How does this mic sound to you guys? How does this mic sound when I'm talking right now? This is my older mic. Does it sound kind of tingy? It's okay? You mean it's okay, it's good, Rick, or it's just okay? Barry gives it a thumbs up. Does it sound tingy to you? Because when I'm editing my videos, it sounds tingy. I like if I film like shit, I really don't care. Well, I do. I try to film the best, but microphones drive me nuts. Nasally, nasally. Wait, you can hear me breathing out of my nose? Excuse me. I'm always plugged up. Not really sounds okay. Not really sounds okay. I don't know what you mean. Is it just okay or does it sound good? Mike says, hi, Mike says it's excellent. Because the new one I just got is like, oh boy, you freaking hear me breathing out of my nose. You hear my nose hairs whistling. Good enough. Okay. That's all I needed to know. Thanks, Rick. I get suspicious when I talk about microphones. I hate them. So I'm going to unplug this one and I'm going to unplug in this new one that I got. I've had to, I've even cut up a sock and wrapped the sock around the microphone because it's just so friggin' picks up everything. So here, look, this is it. See, look, it's clean. I cut up a sock and I had to wrap that around the microphone. Then I had to tape this thing up over my head. So this is the new mic. This is the one's like $60. So I'm gonna unplug this other one and plug the new one in. Okay. Okay, so what do you mean it's just okay, Rob? You mean it's not very good? It's just okay. Are you talking about my microphone? I still got the old one plugged in. Can you hear me now? This is what I'm talking about. Okay, can you guys hear me? This is the old microphone. I'm holding it to my mouth. Yes. I cannot. Mike says he cannot hear me. Okay, Mike can hear me. Okay, just carve Rob. Is this mic? Are you talking about the mic? Very bad. Okay, here's the new microphone. Hear me now. Can you hear me now? Sounds smelly. You can hear me now. How does this microphone sound? Yeah, whistling through your nose hairs. Loud. You can hear me loud. Does this mic sound better than the last mic that I had? Does it sound a lot better or a little bit better? Not as good as the other one. Yeah, louder. Not as good as the other one. Great. Okay, Evil Rick. What mic is better? This one or the last one? This one, like you can hear me breathing and stuff. Nice out. This one. The other one was better. Can you say why the other one was better for me, please, Just Carve Rob? I cannot turn the volume down on this, Evil Rick. That's the thing. That's it. This is it. That's what I mean. This one is, yeah, it's nice and clear, but watch, like, you hear me breathing. What's better, Just Carve Rob? Can you be specific, please? Is this mic better, or is the last mic better? Picks up, yeah, that's what I mean. Picks up, this one picks up everything. This one is much better. Okay, I'm just asking Evil Rick. Okay, thanks, Rob. Evil Rick, is this mic better, or is my last mic better? I'm going to end up buying another mic again. I got like 50 mics. Okay, thank you. And I agree. This one is just, that's why I wrapped it. You know what? I'm going to get another something. Let me see here what I can cut and wrap around this microphone. Tape it on here, see if it cuts down that picks up everything better. So stand by. Fuck it, no. Fuck it. I'm not, pardon my language. Can you guys hear me? This is the old mic. This is the old mic. Both these mics are shit, I tell you. Let me see. We got some other mics here too. I got like 5. The struggle's real. Thanks. Appreciate it. This one's better. This best sound? Yeah, I think so. The other one just picks up too much shit. Let me see here. I'm trying to find another mic. Because this one's a little bit too tingy for me. It's all tangled up and. Okay, here's this one. So let's try this one. It's good that I got you guys here, and thank you for bearing with me. Okay, this one's just a little mic like this. Just clips onto your shirt. Thanks, Winfield. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to plug this other mic in now and see how it sounds. You guys hear me? This is a lavalier mic. I think this one has noise reduction, so it might sound a little bit twisted and distorted. Oh, yeah, but I don't even get me started, Rob. If I buy one of those and it's gonna, how am I gonna see what I'm carving?
I do got expensive. I got a couple expensive mics. I got an expensive Rode, and I got that DJI mic that people chipped in for. Can you guys hear me? So this one's definitely yeah. Because when I carve at this station, it's a box. It's an echo. So let me put the other mic back in.
Rick, you say you don't. Can you guys hear me, Rick? You say you don't have any trouble with your Rode microphone, but do you carve in a box with an echo in the box? Echo in the box? I got the expensive Rode microphone. I don't want to have to tilt up my head when I want to talk into it. It's hard to explain. This is the original one. What else do I got here? The nightmare is real, my friends. The microphone. Okay, I think I got one more here. Let's see. Yeah, here's one. See, forget it. I'm not even going to bother trying because I know it's a piece of shit. Okay, let's just plug it in quickly. This one's even a U mic, a YouTube mic. Okay, so here's this thing, here's that thing.
Okay, can you guys hear me on this one? This one probably sounds like my toilet's. My head's in the toilet too. Toilet. Oh, good for you, Chris. Chris, Spirit of the Whale. Yeah, we're waiting. Pretty bad. Okay.
To this mic again. So yeah, that's basically about it. That's that. Actually, where's that other microphone? Sorry, everybody. Let's see this. I'm gonna try something else with this. With the one that picks up the nose whistles, the nose hair whistles. Maybe it's just the plugin that it came with. Sometimes I gotta buy extenders and stuff. So I'm gonna try the nose whistling one again, the one that picks up everything. Okay, so is it still picking up the nose whistles? I'll breathe out of my nose. I'm all plugged up. Anyways, see you later, wood carving by Earl. Thanks for popping in. Speaking of toilet, does it sound like? Can you guys hear me? Just curve, bro. It's not nose hairs. I'm so plugged up. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I think you can because the light's on red. This is the nose hair whistling mic. Okay, is it still? This is that nose hair whistling mic. Is it still like picks up everything? It's like way too clear. Hi, John. Thanks for all the nice comments. Because I used a different adapter for this. Still loud, still scratchy. Ah, okay, that's it. No more mic tests. Okay, back to this one again. This microphone, even that I'm filming on now, is I don't like it. It's scratchy. It's too like tingy, too much treble. Trust me, I've dealt with audio stuff. Like I go to my uploading thing and I try and make it not so tingy, but it's just bullshit, and that's the way it is. That's what I'm doing tonight. I am researching because I got to get a microphone that has noise reduction. Anyways, it's not you guys' problem. It's my problem. Thanks for popping in, everybody. I don't know what else to say or do. Does anybody got any questions before I go? Thanks for helping out, Evo Rick. Hi, Claire, Spike, Bap. Some people asked about Bap over there. I can carve. Bap's doing good. He's just busy working and he's busy with his family. Thanks, James. Okay, no questions. I'm gonna go then. Thanks for popping in, everybody. Long video will be out tomorrow. Jordy does. Watch it. Don't watch it. It's up to you. Be happy. Be free. And have a good life. Thanks, Evil Rick, for being the mod. And we'll talk to everybody real soon. Carve Fusion, over and out. Don't shit your pants.